how many appointments, like on a monthly basis, would you say you're getting on average with Clive, and how many projects has that turned into?
In a month, I would say 10 or so. In the last two, three that we've closed, take home because we have to take off the material, about 15, 20,000 take home.
Awesome. Okay, let's get started. All right, everyone. I'm here with Laura Fadraga, who's currently the our partner over at Fadraga General Contractors, and we're going to record a quick, interview of them going over our experience with our program. Being our partners for quite a while. It's been about, I'd say 6 to 8 months or so.
8 months, yeah.
Yeah, 8 months. So I guess to get started, Laura, just so the audience kind of has an idea of who you guys are, could you give a little bit of background about, what market you guys serve, what you guys do, and what your marketing was like before working with us?
Definitely. So we work as a general contractor. We've been doing this since 2010, so for quite a while. And we do everything, but we focus mainly on roofing. Before you guys, as we were using Home Advisor and we were using Thumbtack, they are horrible. So it wasn't going great. We were putting more money out than we're getting in, and a lot more money out. So with you guys is compared to that, it doesn't even have a comparison, right? Because we're talking about getting invested money but getting something back as opposed to getting nothing in return. So we actually get a good quality leads, and when I need you guys actually answer. You're always there. Even if I need you for something simple, have a doubt or question compared to them, they will ghost you when you have a lead question or something's going on.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, especially a lot of contractors nowadays who solely like their sole lead generation channel may just be Angie or Home Advisor. I get it. It may be just a really frustrating for them dealing with the poor customer service, the poor lead quality, and like you mentioned, just overall not a good partner to be working with. Um, but how do you think when I know it was Luis who's unfortunately not on the call today, who we were you know who we conversed with about 6 months ago. But what would you guys say was the real reason at that point in time, to take kind of the next step into online marketing and actually decide to take action, you know, uh, to invest
Yeah.
in online lead gen? What do you think was the decision there?
It was actually my father, Carlos, the owner. He was doing some research. He gets a lot on Facebook and he does a lot of research all the time on his own. That found you guys, and because he wasn't getting nothing in return from the leads he was investing, that's why we reached out to you guys, because he saw you guys, he saw the review, he saw what you guys did, and then he sent it over for us to get in contact with you guys.
Yeah, I remember now. I remember talking with Carlos and Luis way a while back, and it was funny. I think we were like calling you guys. I think we reached out to you guys actually as well. But
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Um,
reached out to us, and he was more impressed, and that's why he went with you, because you don't act like an AI. A lot of these people that that you
yeah,
get out there, they literally act like an AI. It's just about money, 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 and they don't really care about the success of the business. But without the success of the business, your own business won't be successful.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Um, cool. And then I guess I'm curious as well regarding kind of the results, right? I know it's been quite a while, and maybe you don't have all the numbers in front of you, but if you kind of have to estimate in your head, how many appointments would you say in total, or maybe just like on a monthly basis, would you say you're getting on average with Clive, and how many projects do you think has that turned into, just off the top of your head?
Yeah, so I will say it varies. It depends on the market and what's going on with Facebook, but I will say steady. In a month, I would say 10 or so, 10 plus. So it depends on the month and in the market. They are successful. A lot of them, stay pending too. Like we talked earlier, some of them from June will close right now. So it's not that a complete no. A lot of them stay pending. So as soon as we're closing, 2 to 4 months from those, it's is a good deal, right? Because you invest in more. and then you still have a lot of people that are still pending.
For sure. Yeah. That's like almost the most important thing is like the consistency aspect, right? As long as like we're closing projects on a monthly basis and, the marketing's paying for itself and some, that's definitely like where we love to be, which is awesome. What would you say, just curious, like how much in revenue would you say you've closed in total that has just come from our system at the top of your head?
I don't have a number in mind, but let's say in the last two, three that we've closed, uh, we take home because we have to take off the material. We'll say about 15, 20,000 take home.
Take home. That's just based on like three contracts.
Correct. That's just based, on just three contracts.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and many more to come. Many
Yes.
more pending, like you said, which is awesome. Awesome. So I have one last question for you, Laura, as well, kind of to end it off, right? For anyone watching this interview, potentially, whether it be on our website, in our ads, and their roofer looking to kind of take that next step, they're wanting to get some more leads, they're wanting to grow, and they want to invest in a partner, but like you said, there's just so many uh, bad players, bad marketing companies that maybe they've been burned before and they're sort of sitting on the fence right now. Like they're wondering if they should join Clive or whether to take that next step. So, what would you say to that person who's sort of sitting on the fence about joining our family?
I would say, they're going to waste their time and the money out there with all the companies doing research when it's already being done with them. We already done it with them and they're not honest people compared to you. You guys are pretty honest when we tell you, even if the lead, was not a good fit, whatever, you guys try to get the money back to us. So it's you guys don't ghost us, you guys are available. So it's more like having you guys is more like having a team player, right, in your own company. It's not like outsourcing. It doesn't feel like we outsourcing with you. It feels like I have you right there when I need you. Pretty much you are the marketing, the assistant, like everything when we need you. We're out, home advisor, they don't even care about you. They don't care. They only care about you bringing them lots of money and for you to have very little money. Compared to you guys, as you care for equality, for us to be making money as much as you are too. So that's what matters that you guys actually care and you guys are extremely honest.
100%. 100%. That's mostly why we build our business around, right? It's making sure we're aligning our incentives. That's the most important thing to us is like making sure our clients succeed and actually get results, because we're results focused company for sure. Appreciate that
Definitely.
as well, Laura. Also, real quick, I know this is kind of a side note, but regarding more about your success, right? Because I know you've seen a lot of success. You know that uh, our marketing system and Facebook leads. You guys have closed a lot of jobs this way. What would you say your advice would be to people who, maybe will join the program and they kind of try things, but they need to like iterate things? What would you give like from an advice perspective on how to make the most out of our leads?
Pretty much contacting them. If they don't work, like you said earlier, make sure you notate them in the system. That way they know. And even if they're not a close today, still have them pending and still check with them occasionally because they might not have the money today, but they might be eligible for borrowing money, see if that's an option, or in the future, getting the money together. So don't close the leads that you still have pending.
Some wise advice. Some great advice. Awesome, Laura. Well, yeah, appreciate the call, and yeah, looking forward to many months to come of success.